Good morning. Good morning. This is where good Monday, good good Monday morning. Yes, today is Corday. So we'll do a little warm up first. Good morning, all. Gonna do a quick warm up, and then we'll get on to some core stuff. And then there's a few karate moves that I wanna work on. Hey. How was everybody's weekend? Was that alright? Mine seemed to have gone too fast. 6:30 on a Monday morning. Really didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Hey King, thank you very much for sending the rose. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope you've had a good weekend. What have you been up to? I've got to be careful with this shoulder. It's a bit injured. I've got an X-ray on Thursday to check that shoulder. We think it might be an ACJ issue because there's a problem with, there's a little bump here, can you see? A little bump. And it hurts. So I've got to be careful with that. Right, so let's do the warm up that I would do normally for karate. So let's rotate the wrist, other way, rotate the elbows, other way, rotate the shoulder. I'll only do that one. Other way. Green belt in yoga, yeah. Well, today I want to do some core exercises. We're going to do 4 sets of some core. So reverse crunches, Russian twists, and something else. I'll make it up. And then after that, I want to work on some. I struggle with Shuto, so I want to work on that. So, yeah. And again, I want to attempt to perform the splits. What's the green belt in? Karate. It's karate. Keeps sliding around. Let's move that way. Right, I'm gonna you jiu-jitsu, nice. 33 years of jiu-jitsu. Jesus Christ. That's impressive, man. That is impressive. I have, for this dojo at least that I'm with, about a year and a half-ish, maybe 2. So I'm impressed. Sticking out with something for 33 years is really impressive. That's dedication. That really is dedication. Why do you like jiu-jitsu so much? What was your appeal? What was the thing that drove you to doing jiu-jitsu? Out of all the martial arts that you could have done, why did you choose it? You started at 23. Wow. I dabbled when I was at uni. Not uni, sorry. When I was, the period of time before college and school and college and university, I dabbled in jiu-jitsu. I wouldn't say I know any of it, to be honest, because I was only just messing about. It's really good for street self-defense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for jiu-jitsu. It's crazy how you can tie yourself up and tie other people up. I mean, and every time they move, it hurts them. That's fun. Right. Okay. So let's move on to some just jumps. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do some side rotate the hips. So from here, open, close. Whew. Okay, that's that. Right, let's move on and get on with some ab work, I think, and then we'll get on to some actual cry. So, enjoy your martial art journey. Yeah, will do, thank you. And you too. That was, yeah. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Right, so, 4 sets. 4 sets. We're going to start with some reverse crunches. Let's bring this over here. Okay, so reverse crunches starting now. 12. Okay. That was 15. I'll give it a bit of a rest. Ooh. Yeah, it's the shooter I want to learn today. I can't get my feet in the right position. I want to practice the hip routine. Hip a hip, so you're in this sort of position, and you're, so be here, that comes back, so like that, but driven by your hips. Hips come this way, and then out like that. So, like that. Anyway, moving on to number 2, which is the Russian twists. Yeah, I always get with the shooter, I always get it all confused with getting the hand in the right position, so the elbow is correct, having this flat, getting my fingers in the right position, you know, so like that. This needs to come out forward a bit. This needs to be, that elbow needs to be there, So it's like doing the inside block. It needs to be at the same level, and then you open this up, turn. There's a fist underneath your elbow and your body here, and then this is up here. You got your weight on the back foot, and the front foot is facing forward, and your hips are turned in like this. But I always struggle getting it to this position from here, because you see that's not too high, and this is too high. There's all sorts of problems with this, so I'm going to just break it up into small little bits. But anyway, that was set. That was that one. So flutter kicks. Do 30 seconds. There we go. Okay, that was number one, so we'll do that 3 times. So it's like here. It's not a massive snap. It's mostly driven by the hips. And the hips, when you turn the hips, it's making sure you're controlling the knees, I think. I'm still learning this, obviously, so please don't see this is what you need to do, because I'm just trying to discover the process myself. It's all in the hips, what I've heard. The hips are the things that drive. So from here, so forget this hand, the hips, I remember it's leaning on the back foot, from here, there, 2, 3, and this needs to be there. Let's just do it without any hands. So it's from here, leaning on the back foot. Like that, I think. Anyway, we've been resting for more than a minute, so let's move on to set, what's this, set 2? Well, it's actually set 4, but whatever. The reverse crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. 15, good. So from here, there. Lean on the back foot, lean on the back foot. Lean on the back foot. Like this. It needs to be here, it needs to be there. This came out. It needs to be this motion, but driven by the hip. And then this would be here. See, that's bent now. That needs to be straight, it needs to be here. See, if I put more than one element into it, it all goes horribly wrong. Right, let's go to set 5, which is more Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 11, 12, 14, 15. There we go. Whew. Okay. I'm going to be probably useless on the other side. I'm going to be probably useless on the other side. Hey Jamie, how's it going? I'm alright. What's the belt for? Yes, green belt in karate. Yeah. Green belt in karate. You're just barefoot in a cow field. Okay. Each to their own. I do hope you have some foot attire. Yeah, it all goes horribly wrong when I bring another element into it. So from here to there, again, lean on the front foot, here to there. This was this way, it needs to be straight, that needs to be there. This needs to be in line, so about there, and then here. So as soon as I bring, so I need to like focus on a point in the kitchen, maybe the tile. That has to be where the fingertips go. Maybe, I don't know. It's also a killer on your thumbs because you've got to bend your thumbs in, keep your thumbs in like that. So this is, and coming forward is not easy because you come forward like that, and then you would, that foot would go forward, this would bend, lean down and snap, but you would do it from this point of view. Again, it's the hips that need to do the work. That's what I'm struggling with. Again, this was out. This needs to be back. Yeah. Lots of things wrong. I think I'm going to have to break this down into small little chunks. That being one of them. Bend on that foot. Lean on that foot. What's next? Foot kicks. Foot kicks. Come on. There we go. That's 30 seconds of flutter kicks. Woo! Hello, everybody. Right, so is there a way I can do this from my pike attach maybe? Where I'm just breaking this, I can't really, can I? Because it's got to be on the side. I think the important thing is to get your feet in the right position first. That's it. So let's move this out of the way a minute. Just like this. That is there. This is there. Your back's up. Like that. That is the position I think I need to be in for Shuto. I think. Although I need to probably bring this shoulder back a bit. There's not much bend in this at all. Actually, there isn't really in the elbow because it goes from here to there, from here to there. So I'm not actually moving this. It's in that position. I'm bringing it up, bringing it down, bringing it up, bringing it down. So. More weight on the back. Okay, right. Let's move on to the next set, which is crunches. 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, okay. Why would I want to be in a street fight though? That's a weird question to ask. I think the more responsible thing to do is to try and get out of a street fight as best as you can. Yeah. That's an odd question. Right. And I'm doing this because it's in a kata. And I want to learn the kata. And I'm doing it because I know I can't do it. So, oh. More weight on that. Right, I'm just going to let the dog go. Give me a sec, I'm just letting the dogs in. Good boy. Good boy. Can you just go out for a wee? Come on then. Good boy. Sorry about that. I'll sort your donut out. Good boy. Well done. Right. So, we need to do some more Russian twists, don't we? See you, boys. Right. I'm going to try and do it on the other hand now because I've been doing it on this one for a while. So I'm going to try this way. So it is leaning more on the back foot, sort of heels in line, I think, and sort of that's the end position there, sort of here. But in order to get to this point, you are driving the hips back. And so more lean. That is there. More lean on the back foot. Don't move this arm. So yeah, I'm struggling quite a bit, as you can see on this. So don't move this. This just comes up and rotates. Comes up, rotates. Maybe I should just do that for a bit. Trying not to move. Oh, ow. Morning. Okay. Yeah. There's quite a bit I need to work on. Can I lean against here? And then I know that I'm actually leaning against it. So, like that. That's better. Okay, right. Here's the next thing we need to do. Mr. Goose. Flutter kicks. That's what we need to do. You gonna stay in there? It's fine if you do. Oh. Let's get this spring. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, that'll do. That's the core bit done of the workout. Woohoo! Right. Just having a look at the old comments whilst catching my breath. So the reason why I want to better myself with Shuto is that in Basadai there is a combination where when you start from here and then you go in here, come out, bang, bang, and then it's here and down, then here, then you stand into Aikadachi, and then you go down like that. One. It's at this point you then do 3 shooters going forward, 1 going back. So it's from here, this turns into a grab, and you see already I'm leaning on my front foot. Should be here. So from here, grab. That comes in, comes out, bang. And then there's another one there. And then there's a third one here. And then there is one going backwards. So here, there. Then there is the move of that foot. But yeah, and then so on and so on. So that's why I want to learn the Shuto, just to get that block tightened up a bit. So maybe we can do all the bits to that point, to the kick. Okay, here we go. So 1, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, stitch, and then this is this would be coming out to touch. Rook, hatch, coup. Then it's at this point we then move into the Shutos. So from here, just want to get that we've just done. Why does this needs to be here? That needs to be straight. Let's just work through that then. So grab, here, that comes forward, that comes back into there. So from here, this is an arc attach, that comes up, that comes like that. And it is, as we've been practicing, there's no real, that doesn't come over here, it's more straight like that. That's better. This foot needs to be turned in, more weight on the back. Like that. No, not like that. Like that. So from here, there, then the next one, you come up, just like before. This foot goes forward, this foot, you lean on this foot, like that. Next one is the same. So, come up, push down. There's one, I'll check my feet. And then we have one going backwards. So, that comes in. So that will come in and then out. And then this comes over here. And we kick that. Alright. So, problems are moving from here. So, coming up, coming up, coming up like that, and then coming forward. Come up. That's better. It just feels unsteady, that's all. Up. This pushes forward. That twists. This is still pushing forward. We lean back like that. So, boom, 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 boom. That's better. Then I was going, this front foot needs to go straight. Go straight. Do as you're told. There we go. Do as you're, stop turning. Because this needs to be, you need to turn the hip, but don't turn the foot. From high detach. Better. 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 Okay, let's see if we can incorporate the arms. So, here. So we're boom, 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 boom. This would come in like that. Again, I've forgotten the feet. That way. Turn. Lean. Here. And it would be this way up, wouldn't it? Because we've done that. This is where we're at. This is where. So that comes forward in a nice straight line, like that. We're here, and we want to turn it in like that. So from here, from here, from here. Whilst this is out here. So. And whilst, So we come in here. Yeah, sort of. To be honest, I can do this outside of Bassadai Weld. It is literally Haikadash, and then it's into Shuto, isn't it? The only difference is with Bassadai, you're like that. Because you've just done. So we could do, like, we just do it from here. From Haikadash, we could do, so the prep will be here, be there. It's the feet. Move to the centre, come forward, twist. Move forward, twist. Trying to do it now without looking at my feet, which is a real challenge. And then look at the feet, make sure they're in the right place. That's not, that needs that knee, that's over there, that's pointing in that direction, it needs to be in that direction. So, coming forward, and then turning. So you want the back heel and the front heel to kind of be in line, I think anyway. But it's this foot I'm having right problems with getting it to just stay in the ground, stay there. When I turn to twist the hips, this foot wants to come with it. I then have to be in leaning backwards and then here. So boom, 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 boom. Come up to the middle, move forward. Maybe I should put pressure on the front just to grab the ground, and then flick back. Trouble is, if I do that, I'm now leaning forward. That's not moving. I can feel my whole knee want to come up. So from here, we're just twisting the hip. Still leaning on the back. So, let's do it again, come on. Better. 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 God, it really does hurt your glutes, doesn't it? Maybe I should try the other foot in a minute. Right, I think I'm getting that slowly. Let's see if I can look away. Now look. Yeah! That is where it needs to be. Drink. Hey, Hubba Bubba, sent a rose. That's very kind of you. Caged captain, that was a bit mean. Gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, so we've done this, and we've brought that in. Okay. I'm going to slowly bring the hands in. Nope, that's still pointing in that direction. As soon as I bring another element into this, the previous elements fail. So, boom, 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 boom. Better, but need more lean. Alright, we're going to just give this back leg a bit of a rest. We're in this position. The next one is to come up and then out. So it comes up, out. This foot is wrong, that needs to be forward. That foot also needs to be that way. We're leaning in like this. So maybe I just do it from Hikitachi again, but do it on the other hand, do it on the other side. Maybe that's a good idea. So it would be coming up, coming forward, and then in. See, the foot is all wrong. That needs to be this way. Yeah, this is one of those things that I really need to break it down so much. Yeah, back, front, both feet are wrong. That's better, this is not. That's better. Whoa. It's getting there. Getting there. That's alright. Better than it normally is. If you think it's like coming up, so it would be from Hikitachi, bang, bang, from Hikitachi, bang, bang. Front foot needs to be that way, leaning on the back foot. Come on, come up on the front foot. So come in. Oops. Lean, lean as you do it. Lean as you do it. This is too far out though. It needs to be here. Like that. Like that. I'm doing it wrong hand. Doing it on the wrong hand. It needs to be this way, isn't it? Yeah. Not this way. It needs to be this way. So, be like that. Leaning on the back foot. From here. Yes. More twist on the hip. Right, okay, so we've got let's do up to that point in Basadai. So, okay, from here, let's itch, ni, san, shi, go, rook. Just need to calm down. Let's do that again because that was terrible. Breathe. So, itch. Ni. San. Shi. And that's offline. That's online. Go. That was online. That was offline. Rook. Come up. And from here it's the Shutos. So 1, 2, better, 3. Then it's back 1. Then this comes in here. 3. And then we come forward 1. So this needs to come up and down. From here, it's up and down. It's here. That comes forward, more back on the back foot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of more practice. That I was trying to do a bit with Basadai, and there is the knife block. So from here, right, the knife block. It's here. Sort of. That's what I'm trying to work on. Really difficult to do. Really is very difficult to do. I know it looks terrible, utterly terrible, but you have to start somewhere. You can't just think you're going to do a kata just coming out of bed. Yeah, so I've just been trying to work on Shuto today. Trying to get the hands in the right position, like that. I think that's right. Getting the legs in the right position. You've got to lean more on the back leg, and then that comes up, and this is the action of the hands. So I'm just trying to do another 5 on each, and then call it. I think another 5 on each and call it. So coming up, out, rotate, and it's the hips that do the work. So I want to be blocking. I've come out with this hand, so that comes up, and it's not, and I want to land something there. So we'll do 1, okay, 2, do another one, 3, 4, so from 5, and then on the other side. So the other side, that would be, it would be here. Would it? That's that one, because that's out. So this is out. That's right. So, like that, come up, here. So that's the start position, here. Lean on the back foot, front foot needs to come forward. Start with your feet together, pointing forward. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. See the wiggle of the knee there. Last one, 5. No, do that again because that was terrible. There we go. Cool. Right, I'm going to call it there, carry on with the rest of my day. I've got a lot of stuff to do. So, obviously, there is a lot of work that's required. A lot more practice is needed. But thanks for joining. Appreciate that. See you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.